Hi, and welcome to And So Much More. I am here with some friends. This is Nicole, and this is Larry, and this is April Sweetie, who is going to take a little nap while we while we film. But we are focusing on Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the power of just sharing stories. And so, Nicole, I want to kind of give you a bit of a platform. First, just introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I'd love to hear your story.
Okay, so Nicole Johnson. I'm the Director of Tourism for Bedford County. I've been doing that position for almost 9 years. So I stay very active and busy in the community, attending events, visiting with businesses, promoting everything that's going on. And I have 2 kids, ages 7 and 15, that also keep me very busy. So when I was diagnosed with breast cancer in January of this year, it kind of caught me off guard. I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
But I was hoping it wasn't breast cancer, but it was. And so, your first thought is, my kids, what's about to happen to me? Is this a death sentence? I had no idea what to expect. So I immediately met with doctors and had multiple procedures done, had a surgery in January also. And then once I healed from that, I actually was going to physical therapy at Virginia Baptist.
Okay.
And then I had chemotherapy start in April.
Okay.
And I was terrified of chemotherapy. Honestly,
understandably, yes.
I had heard, not great things about it. So I was really scared, but I said a lot of prayers, and I had a lot of people lifting me up in the community. And
makes all the difference.
It really does.
Did you do that treatment here at the Pearson
I
Cancer Center?
did.
Okay.
All of my treatments were here. I did 16 of them total.
Wow.
And was, during those infusions that I was able to connect with Larry and April Sweetie.
I love it. So tell me about that. So
Yeah.
April Sweetie comes in completely unexpected. I
Yeah.
thought that was so nice.
So actually, I knew what day she was coming.
Oh, I see.
So on Thursdays. So luckily my infusion dates were Thursdays. I did not every single Thursday. I did have to change it up a couple of times. But yeah, so I looked forward to that so much, knowing that I was going to get to see April Sweetie when I came.
Yeah.
I don't know, just adds another level of excitement to, what would normally be not something that you're excited to go do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're here for 4 hours, and everyone's great. The nurses are wonderful. All the staff are wonderful, but there's just something extra special about having the visit from April and Larry.
So you're still on this journey, your cancer journey. So your diagnosis was in January. You've been through chemo, and you've been probably to so many Centra facilities at this point for different types of visits.
Yes.
What's next for you?
So next is radiation.
Okay.
I actually, later today, I'll have my dry run for radiation, and then I will start radiation on Monday.
Okay.
And I will have 20 rounds of that.
Wow. Hopefully on Thursdays.
Every day.
Oh,
That's
every
Monday
day.
through Friday.
Oh, wow.
And I don't even know what times yet. I'm going to have all that scheduled, but hopefully I will get to see Larry and April occasionally when I'm here.
Yeah. Well, good luck. That's
Thank
a
you.
big next step of the journey. How are you feeling?
I will be happy to get it over with.
I believe that.
I have learned, it's a process.
Yeah.
There's not a quick way to get through this. You just have to kind of go through it to get to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, so much changes. Your perspective, you live with much more intentionality and purpose than you did before.
Yeah.
And for me, the changes have been very positive. Despite the diagnosis, it's been a positive journey. And I'm going to continue on as much as I can.
Yes, you are.
So, yeah.
So tell me about your care team. Have you had kind of like a consistent, from what I hear when I get to hear these stories, is that, it's really like a family you step into here. Has that been your experience?
It has been my experience with the care team from meeting with Dr. Clark for surgery and all of his nurses, and then the team at Virginia Baptist doing the rehab were fantastic. Yeah. And I'm actually taking a break from that while I go through radiation, but then I'll probably go back and do it again. I have some more sessions to do.
Okay.
I'm trying to prevent lymphedema in my arm.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
they did take out 23 lymph nodes when they did surgery. So that's going to be an everyday thing that I work on, is preventing that from happening. But then coming here to Pearson, you know, I never thought I would be a patient at Pearson. I've ridden by it plenty of times, but never wanted to be a patient.
Yeah.
But here I am, and actually, it's kind of silly to say that, like, coming here today, I feel like it's almost like coming home or coming back to somewhere that feels good.
Yeah.
Because
this place, there's something about it. There's like a lightness and a joy when you walk in. Because, you know, heavy things happen here. But when you walk in, it's just so welcoming and warm.
Everyone is, from the woman that you talk to when you come in the door, to the people that check you in, to the staff upstairs.
Yeah.
And then I'm about to have that journey with the radiation team.
Yeah.
So, and I've heard nothing but good things. So I know that I'm going to be taken care of. So that is reassuring.
Yes. And you guys are such a big part of that. Like, I don't know if you all can see this, but April has a Centra badge, a Centra volunteer badge here. So, I mean, I think we can safely say that April is a part of the care team. She's a part of the care team. And so she comes on Thursdays. Tell me a little bit about April's story. When did April first become the therapy dog?
She started she's 8 years old, and I got her when she was 2 from a breeder in North Carolina. They were just using her for puppy resale, you know. And I heard about her disposition being like she is.
Yeah.
And I wanted a therapy dog, and she was automatic, but she had never been off of that farm. Now she goes anywhere and everywhere. We got her certified. It wasn't much training involved because she's just a natural. There's a few dogs that just are natural for this kind of work.
She's so gentle.
That's the way she is when she gets up in the morning, the way she is at night. She doesn't know how to bark or growl or bite.
Yeah.
You know, this is all she wants, is somebody to pet on her and everything.
Yeah.
And she's got especially close to Nicole. She loves Nicole.
I can see the gravitation that is happening, that familiarity.
But she's been doing this now. This is her 5th year of working with hospitals, and sometimes we'll work with student-guided mental health at UVA or at Liberty University.
Okay, yeah.
And she works with a little bit with the nurses college, Centra Nurses College here in Lynchburg.
Yeah.
And
what a difference to go from essentially being a breeding farm to just getting loved on all the time. I didn't know that part of the April story.
the lady that had her owned that farm and the breeding service, she catches up on Facebook again, and she's just shocked that, you know, that the turnaround that she had never been off the farm, and now I walk into a doctor's office or something, and they'll look at me for a minute, and then April just takes her place.
I mean, it just goes to show that that's kind of like a mutual healing that's going on here between these patients that she gets to come alongside.
She works with
So don't go anywhere, Nicole.
She works with Centra on all levels and everything, and we're here every Thursday. But she also works a lot with UVA, with the main hospital. She works all the ICU units. She works with the Children's Hospital, which is real special, you know.
I believe it. Well, we've got to share the love.
Yeah, she has a lot of friends. When we walk into the main hospital, I just hear her name, April. Yesterday we were there, and they joke in the volunteer office when I go in to check out. She had a vet appointment at 3 o'clock, and so I had to leave on time to get to that appointment. And they were joking with me about, well, you need to go out the back door because I know when you go out the front, you won't be able to make it.
I believe it.
So she sees all kinds of patients, and she brings a little bit of, our goal is to be positive, no matter what's going on. We never are negative. We are always positive. And our goal is to leave everybody, whether they're cancer treatment or whether it's something serious in ICU, we try to leave people with a little smile on the face, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 minutes we're there and then we're
Yeah.
gone, but we try to make a little bit of difference. And I see stuff that's close to a miracle just about every day. I really do. Because, and it doesn't always have to be a patient. A lot of times it's the nurses and doctors and
Oh yeah.
that type thing. And she probably sees, I would guesstimate 500 people a week in a normal week. And probably 90% of that is doctors, nurses, and staff, you know,
Yeah.
that really need a little bit of break too, you know.
Yeah, I believe it. I bet she makes a huge difference. Larry, thank you so much for the work that you do.
Well,
Bringing
it helps
her-
me. Don't tell anybody, but it really
It
helps
helps
me.
you out too.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
that makes sense. And thank you so much for being willing to be so transparent with your story. And we do wish you luck as you go into your next phase of your journey. Hope maybe we can check back with you once you've finished and hear the rest of it. And thank you all for joining us on And So Much More.